Hello and welcome back to this video series on how to use Schoology. In this video, we'll be getting a little bit more into starting a course and making the course your own. So I have already started a course in Schoology. This is a not actually real course. This is a copy of a course that I did teach last year and a few years previous. I just copied all the material over to use for demonstration purposes, but it doesn't actually have any actual students in it. So if we click on it, you can see this is what the home page of a course looks like. You can see you've got your title of your course, your school, all of your materials, updates, gradebook, grade setup, badges, attendance. You can see the members in your class, and you can look at your grading analytics. So most of the time, or a lot of the time I should say, if you work for a school district, they will have already created a course for you for all of your sections. Personally, I don't like using the courses that were set up by the school district. It's nice that they automatically take the rosters and put the kids in each section for me, but I found that it is a huge pain to manage multiple pages within Schoology. So what I do, and you don't have to do this, is I generally just delete all of the pre-existing courses that have been made for me, and I just make one course per class, and I put all of my students in that class. So let's say we wanted to make a new course. I'm going to show you what that looks like. You would go to Courses and create a course. You want to give your course a name, so I'll just say Test Course 1. And you want to give it a section name. You actually can't, unfortunately, get rid of this. If I were to delete that, it would tell me it has to have a name. So generally, I'll put in, section 1 or period 1, or let's say this is a course that has multiple periods associated with it. I might say, periods 3, 5, and 7, or something like that. Pick your subject area. Pick your grade level. If you teach more than one, you can add a range. So say it's grades 7 through 8, and you click Create. So this is a course created, and we're not actually going to use this one. We're going to use the one that already has stuff in it, but just so you could see how to set up a new course, that is how you do that. So we're going to go back to my other one. And I'm just going to give you a couple little tips on sprucing up the course and making it look a little bit more inviting to your students. So my first piece of advice is to change your picture up here. There are some pictures that you can change that are a little bit boring in my opinion. I always liked to pick pictures that were content specific. So I picked this one already earlier today. So just add in a little picture, give it a little bit of interest. This also makes it easy for students to find your course when they go to their course list. I've also seen teachers that make their own thumbnails and they put their name on it, or they put the section number in the picture, which is cool as well. My other piece of advice is to give your folders different colors to distinguish them. Especially for middle school students, if you can say go to the pink folder, it's a lot easier than saying go to Unit 1, Social Psychology, or something like that. So you would just add materials, add a folder. Once you have your folder added, you can change the color. So we can make it pink. We could add a description if we wanted to. We can also hide them until a certain date and unpublish them if we want stuff to not be accessible by students yet. I can make one of them pink. I can make one of them, let's say, yellow. We've got green folder. And we can leave that last one blue. So This was just a couple of small tips to make your Schoology group just a little bit more inviting for students. And in the next video, I will be talking about creating assignments and uh, assessments within Schoology. So I hope you join me for the next video. Thanks.